metrics, shaping everybody.
This is Dave Palumbo with RxMuscle.com. In the Iron Asylum with Kristin and Nicole Negran. We're here less than 1 week out from the 2010 IFBB Miss Bikini Olympia. We're going to be doing a little shoulder training here at the Bombshell Studio in Daytona Beach, Florida. Welcome, ladies.
Hi. How are you?
This is my first interview with a mother and daughter, both IFBB pros, Kristin being the IFBB figure pro, Nicole being the IFBB bikini pro. That's quite a family you got going there.
Thanks.
Let me direct the first question to Nicole, because I believe you're probably the youngest bikini pro out there at only 18 years of age. How did that feel to get your pro card?
It was awesome. I was extremely thrilled. I've grown up watching the sport, watching my mom compete. I started competing at a young age as well. So when I earned my pro card, that was a dream come true.
Not only did you earn your pro card, but you also won your first pro show, and you're going to the very first ever Ms. Bikini Olympia.
I know, it's so exciting. I'm so excited.
I you know what it is? It's like you're spoiled in a sense, because you don't even realize probably the monumental thing that you did. It just happened so easily for you. Before when we were talking and trying to set up this interview, your mom told me, well, Nicole has school, which I thought was really funny. How many of the girls going to be in the Bikini Olympia contest or any of the Olympia competitors actually have to go to school the week of the show?
I know, it's really hard trying to fit in all the training and the meals in between classes, but it's definitely paid off, because when I'm in class I'm not thinking about all the food I want to eat, so I'm constantly moving through my day, and by the time I'm done with class I just want to go to bed.
Well, let's talk to Mom, Kristin, who also earned her pro card this year in the figure division. What is it like, being a mom to a girl who turns pro and then you turn pro? I mean, it's like you got the super family going.
Oh, I feel really lucky and fortunate. We have a great family, and she's my little best friend, and we have a fun time. So we're just lucky, and we worked hard, and it paid off. So we feel really fortunate.
Right. Now, do you ever get snickers from the other mothers out there that look what she's doing to her daughter? She's making her do all this training, as if you're holding a gun to her head or something.
You know what? Everybody's so supportive of the Bombshell family that we don't really think about it. We're just engulfed in our own family and the girls in Bombshell. So everybody's super supportive. I mean, Shannon was crying when we got our pro card together. So it was really super cool.
I was actually teared up. I got to tell you, it's a great, really heartfelt story. To see something like that. Usually you would hear father son, something like that, but mother daughter. This is the first.
I know. My husband has his hands full, I think.
My God, that must be a real estrogenic household there, that's for sure.
He's a good guy. He's very supportive. My son is very supportive, so they love it. And, our whole family's been in, my husband's loved this sport since, we met and we got married, so he's super excited. He loved this sport from way back when, so he's thrilled.
Now, he's a doctor, correct?
Yes.
Wow, that's you get the super family. Let me talk to Nicole here for a second about what's coming up, though, because this figure Olympia is going to be the first ever, and whoever wins the first ever Bikini Olympia champ always has that, I guess, asterisk next to their name that everyone knows who they are. What is your thinking about that? Do you ever fantasize about being up on stage and being called as the winner?
Oh, I mean, who doesn't? Of course. I would love to be the winner, but going into a competition like this is the best lineup in the whole entire world now. So I'm just going in, and I'm more than anything, I'm excited to step up on the stage along with all the other athletes. I'm thrilled. I really cannot wait. I'm at a loss of words, almost, if you can tell.
Have you prepared anything special, like a little special walkout routine, or are we going to see something different, in other words, than we saw the last time you got up on stage at the Tampa show?
Well, I mean, word is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So, keep thinking everything's going to be the same and just hope that it works.
Now, Kristin, I see your daughter's getting very confident in her abilities. Do you have to...
I don't know about that. I just want to keep everything the same, so I don't have any mess up.
I'm breaking chops. Kristin, no, seriously, having a girl who's so successful in this sport, I mean, has she stayed humble, or is she a prima donna now, or is it hard to keep her focused, or is she just your same daughter that she was before?
She's a great kid. I mean, one thing about Nicole is she's a hard worker. She never really gives us any lip. She works hard for what she wants. And, she's been fortunate, but she is truly a hard worker in school and out of school. So, she's earned it. She's humble, and she's excited. I mean, I can honestly say she's a really good kid, so I'm really lucky.
You ever have to punish her?
No, not really. I mean, she's at school, so, we talk every day, several times a day, and, you have to say, she wants to work out more than she should, so I have to say, baby, chill. That's about it.
When did you start her in the gym? When did she actually start doing the whole weight training thing?
When she was 14, she did her first fitness show, actually, and she was a national level cheerleader since she was 7. So she's been working out her whole life. When she was born, she would be next to me in the Stairmaster, so it's all she's ever seen.
I actually got her into this sport.
Oh, really? What happened? Tell us.
Well, when I was 14, my parents owned a powerhouse gym in Daytona Beach, and one of the women who used to come in and work out, I talked to her, I realized, I knew she competed in figure competitions, and I began speaking with her and decided that I wanted to do a show. So I competed when I was 14, dieted down, and it was in fitness.
Right. And
I also did figure, but after that, I kind of just stopped. It was my freshman year in high school, and my mom took up the sport and stuck with it.
So Mom, you started this later in life? You weren't doing this all along?
Oh, no, I just started, I met Shannon, and I did my first show in 2006, and I called Shannon. I didn't know her, and I said, hey, I like you. I want you to train me. This was before Bombshell or anything, and I said, I like you. I want you to train me, and I want to do a show. So she did, and, she started training other people, and Bombshell, rose up.
I can't believe it. Wow. So how old were you when you first started?
Well, 2006. Hey, listen, let's not go there, mister.
Do Nicole's got the friends that she's got that are guys? Do they come in and say, "Wow, you have a hot mom"? Do they say that to you, Nicole?
Oh, of course. I mean, ever since I was little. I used to try, when I was in elementary school, I used to get mad at her when she showed up at school in her workout clothes, because that was the whole highlight of the day. It was when Mom showed up to pick me up from school. So
that's great. I love it. And it's funny because that was only a couple of years ago, and because you're only 18, people keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that. Talk to me a little bit about your diet, Nicole, leading up to the Olympia, because you've been in shape for so long. How do you maintain that? Have you been eating more food than you were eating prior to that?
Well, actually, after the Tampa Pro, the following week, we left for vacation as a family. We went to London for a week and Paris for a week.
Nice.
And so I had no access to any food that was pretty much included in my diet. So that whole period, I pretty much ate relatively good, but I was able to fill out again a little bit. And then I just got right back on the diet that I had done previous to Team Universe in Tampa Pro. So I'm eating the same amount of food and everything still.
Yeah, so obviously you got a little break in the action is what you're saying. Allowed your body to kind of recover from what you put it through, and now you're gearing up. How long have you been, really going full force for the Olympia?
6 weeks, hardcore.
Gotcha. And do you feel burnt out, or are you still excited about it as when you first started?
Oh, I love training. That's the one thing in the day that if I don't train during the day, I almost can't handle it because with school and stuff, there's so much stress.
Sure.
So as long as I get in the gym, I'm happy. But I mean, of course, the cardio is a little excessive at this point, but I'm excited, and just thinking about the Olympia helps me get through.
Do the kids in school know what you do?
Actually, yeah. A few of them do. Some of them don't really understand what it is, but most of the guys who work out in the gym and stuff know what it is, and they're all excited, trying to hit me up for Ronnie Coleman autographs and all the big bodybuilder autographs at the Olympia.
What about Kristin? What about a Nicole Negran autograph? That might be worth more after this Olympia is over. Now, Kristin, when are you going to be on a pro stage? Because you did turn pro this year, but you kind of said, all right, I'm done for the year. Are we going to see you next year?
Oh, yeah. The reason I was done for this year is I wanted to focus on my daughter. I cook her food for her and take her to school, and, we meet up on the weekend. So I really felt like it was important that we focus on her. To go to the Olympia, and then our show, which is the Fort Lauderdale Cup, is November 20th, so I want to make sure that's very good. So I'm going to go on stage in March at Steve Weinberger's pro show at the Metropolitan. I love his shows. He's an awesome guy, so I want to go on stage up in New York with him. So.
Gotcha. I don't think it's held with the Metropolitan. I think it's held with the Team Universe, the pro figure.
Oh, is it this year?
It always is. The Pro Fitness is held with the Metropolitan, so you got to wait till the summer. I'm watching you guys out in the parking lot now doing some plyometrics and some jumping around in there. Is this a regular part of you guys' workout regimen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Nicole, when you do this at school, okay, in the school parking lot, do people think you're nutty?
Yes, definitely. People don't really understand what I'm doing. They just kind of laugh, and like some mimic me and stuff like that, but obviously they can see that it's starting to pay off.
Now, do you get asked out on a lot of dates in school?
No.
No? Really? What, are the guys intimidated?
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm not around. I don't go out much or anything like that because I'm so busy. And
so you're
right now I'm pretty much a ghost.
Are you available? Are you a single available girl?
Yes, I am.
All right. Because I'm sure a lot of guys watching this, they're going to be hitting you up on email now after hearing that. Now, Mom, do you have any specific specifications for your daughter in the way of a boyfriend, or you whatever she likes is good for you?
Well, how about no boyfriend for a while? She needs to focus on med school and training, and so hopefully she can focus on that and not get into too much drama.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
too.
Daddy says I can't start dating until I'm like 30, so...
I think that's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Now, do you want to go to med school?
Yes, I do.
Really? Wow, that's a pretty high aspiration. Now, what is that because your dad does it, or is it something that you just want to do yourself?
Oh, no, it's something I want to do myself, but of course my parents have always been supportive because they come from the medical field, but yeah, ever since I was little, I used to follow my dad around as he made rounds in the hospital. I would go into surgeries when I was allowed by the patients, and it's just always been something I've been interested in, and learning biology and chemistry in school. Those are just the things that I excelled at. So, therefore, it just kind of was easy choice for me to decide what I wanted to do with myself.
What kind of medicine would you think you'd be interested in going into?
Really, I'm not sure yet, but my father's a gastroenterologist, and, I really do find that stuff interesting, and dermatology I find interesting. That part to where I decide what I want to specialize in is so far away, but I do know I want to specialize.
Plastic surgery is where it's at, I'm telling you. Right, Mom?
See, that was another one I was considering, but we'll have to see. I don't know about all that.
See, if you become a plastic surgeon, you can keep Mom and Dad looking young for the rest of their life.
Well, yeah, and plastic looking.
Guys, I want to just say you guys are a great team. I love hanging out with you guys at the show. Kristin always cracks me up. We have plenty of funny stories together, and I'm sure the Olympia will be no different. When do you guys get out to Las Vegas?
We'll run about 11 o'clock on Wednesday night. So we have to wait till after class, so we're not leaving here till 6 on Wednesday night. So it'll be pretty late, but we'll be up early and in the action and all excited.
All right. Well, we're going to see you out in Vegas. Nicole will be competing in the first ever Miss Bikini Olympia. Hopefully she will emerge victorious. We won't know till, I guess, Friday night at the finals. Guys, we're out of time. I'm Dave Palumbo with Kristin and Nicole Negran in the Artist Hour.